f'dan il-programm jidhru xi prodotti kummerċjali.
Let's do it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Thursday. It's 9:45-ish. Welcome once again to the Thursday Night Project. Come on. Each week, we'll have one of your favourite bands in our hot seat and we will force them to answer our questions. Isn't that right, Trudy?
That's right, Paul. And first up, we have Trudy's profile. The guests will be able to see just how good my research is. We're going to be having a quick fire round where we fire questions at them quickly, and also we're going to take time to get to know them a little bit better in the in-depth round.
Indeed we will. A little bit later in the show, we're going to have an exclusive preview of our guest's brand new music video, and also I'll be pitching Trudy against the guest in the epic intros round.
OK, but ladies and gentlemen, let's get the show underway. Let's invite onto our show this evening we have Philippa and Bettina from the New Victorians!
Welcome. Take a seat, please.
Come, have a seat.
So, ladies, how was your day been?
We're good, very good.
Yeah.
Good day, rehearsing. Busy. We were just rehearsing for our Beer Fest show coming up,
Oh, of
so
course
exciting.
You're playing the Beer Festival.
On 29th of July, we're opening for Lauren, so that's really exciting.
Fantastic. Well, welcome to our beach club. Hope you're enjoying it.
Looking great.
Throughout the interview, please feel free to help yourself to a drink. It's all yours.
going-
I'll let you take them home if you like. Yeah. First up in the show, we're going to do something called Trudy's Profile. Isn't that?
Absolutely. So
Trudy's
I've gone
profile.
away and I've done all the research on you guys, and I'm going to read out to you a profile. If I get anything wrong, stop me, buzz in and tell me I've got it wrong, OK?
Okay.
Please.
Oh, yes. Paul likes when that happens. Hopefully, I've got everything right. Are you ready to go?
We're good.
Here we go. The New Victorians, also known as the Vickies, consists of sisters Philippa, Bettina, Kurt, Sean, Ryan and Pete.
Yeah.
The band is fronted by sisters who live in a small Maltese village of Bidnia.
Boom.
Very nice village.
Nice talking.
And have made music together all their lives. Bettina, 21,
Yeah.
has a classical musical background and started piano lessons at the age of 7, and by 12 began writing her very first songs. Bettina is currently reading for a BA in music at university.
Finish that.
Excellent.
You finished?
Something needs updating.
Good point, thank you very much. Congratulations. Philippa, 18, has been playing...
Beep, 19, 2 days ago.
19 2 days
My
ago.
birthday 2 days ago.
Fantastic. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Has been playing guitar since she was 6 years old. And at 13, Philippa started vocal training and has had a number of stage roles, including Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz.
Yes, yes.
The girls forged a great musical relationship, combining their songwriting, vocal and instrumental skills to create the New Victorians. In December 2011, the duo competed in the International Alchemy Songwriting Competition in Arkansas, USA. We'll come to that later, where they were Youth Division winners. It was this success which has led them to writing their own album and producing that here in Malta.
Yeah.
Fantastic. The New Victorians are well known for various vocally covers and their own versions of Queen's Somebody to Love. But what is really exciting for the girls is that in the next 2 weeks sees the launch of their debut single and video, Dust Pile.
Yes, yes.
The girls will be playing the Massive in Wine Festival this weekend, Friday the 18th, and then the Farsons Beer Festival on Tuesday the 19th.
Yes.
And as you said, you're opening for
Lauren Aquilina.
Lauren Aquilina. Ladies, did I get most of it right?
Mostly right.
Well,
Impressive
so
talking abilities.
You had like 10 points. I tried to count them, but I lost count. And 10 or 11, and you got 2 wrong. I think it's worth a round of applause.
Good job.
For Trudy. Congratulations. Once again, Trudy, nailed it. Apart from the age, which is a classic fail. I always get that one wrong myself.
2 days out.
Exactly.
2 days out.
But you both, just listening to that, you both started writing, performing, getting involved in music at a really young age. 13, 12, is that what I heard? 11 for you?
Songwriting.
That's incredible. I mean, so it's always been part of your life?
It's like part of our family. My mother plays like every instrument under the sun.
Wow.
She plays like the mandolin, the violin. She thinks she can play the clarinet. She's like,
Hang on. Did you say she thinks
She thinks she can play the
What does that mean? Does that mean
she just bought one and was determined to learn it but never got down to it.
But it was actually, which of you played guitar? It's
I
yourself.
played guitar.
You played
Right.
guitar, and it was
And
your
my mother
mum that
taught me,
taught you,
exactly.
right? And she taught you, from what I can read, 4 chords, and you took it from there.
Should be offended if I say that, but she taught me the basics and then I just carried it.
Fantastic.
Excellent. So I would just like to comment on that though. Buying something on eBay doesn't necessarily mean you can play it. Otherwise, I'd be. No, I'm sure she's very
She's
talented.
great. She basically introduced us to it and then we just like chose what we want to get.
So do you both, you play keyboard,
I play piano, yeah.
and you, piano, and you play guitar. You don't play anything else, a triangle or the maracas?
I have a theremin, which I don't use.
A what?
A theremin.
Explain it.
Okay, so you have this machine at the bottom, then you have a metal like stick coming up this way, and then like a ring here, and you play in the sky.
It uses like electronic fields.
Yeah, yeah.
It's what the Doctor Who theme tune was played on.
I just
So it's
think,
like the pitch and the volume is over here.
and
so
you look
you're-
crazy doing it because you're just like.
It's like you're at a club.
really
cool.
I actually used it to use sign language in a piece I had invented for a university project.
Wow.
So
Wow, how fantastic.
I have a melodica and my little.
I play.
Because one of you have a blowy thing
Oh, yeah,
with a...
that's the thing.
This is
Melodica.
a blowy thing with a what? What is that?
a melodica.
Okay,
Your turn.
explain that to me.
Yeah.
It's like an accordion and the harmonica, but you have the keys, so you're just like blowing and you have the keys.
Wow.
So
Wow. But, but you don't do this.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right.
Using
It's
a
like a
mouse.
blow piano.
Exactly.
You get when you're a kid, right?
Exactly.
I assume.
It actually is totally a kid's instrument, but it's really cool. I play the banjo. I think I can play the banjo. And I kind of play the drums, cajon, but that's
You
I
don't
can't
really
play
need anyone else in the band, do you?
I mean, one-man band.
Listen,
It's involving.
in the profile, Trudy mentioned your new music video. So that's coming out soon. That's still in editing right
It
now.
is
isn't it?
indeed.
At the moment.
So
Today is probably like the last editing day, and then we have
Sending
the final
comments
cut.
and
Fantastic. So very
exciting.
shortly, people will be able to find it on
Exactly.
YouTube, that kind of thing. Okay. Well, look, we've got an exclusive preview from the boss of your music video, so we'll play that, and then we'll have a chat with you about it. Let's play the exclusive preview of the brand new video from the new Victorians.
The cat keeps jumping in and out of my dust pile, and it's making a mess, it's making a mess, it's making a mess.
Great stuff. So that's all we've got, because it's so top secret at the moment.
Absolutely, you girls look great in the video.
Like,
Fantastic.
where was it shot? Did you enjoy making it? Tell us all about the music video.
We're actually super lucky with the location because it belongs to a friend of ours, and we got it just like we just have this house, and we're like, okay, we
Great.
could use it and like mess around with it. So we just shot it all in one day. It took like how many hours? 15 hours. We woke up at like 6 in the morning.
Makeup booked, and
Exactly.
by half 10 we're finishing
We're,
off everyone.
basically, the whole storyline is like a time lapse, so it goes. I'm giving away secrets. Tell
us.
It
It's
goes
exclusive
from the morning.
on the Thursday night project.
It goes from morning to afternoon, sunset to night, and we get
we had
that
to
all
have all
exactly.
day.
So we had to have the whole day shooting to get that whole effect,
Fabulous.
Of course.
which will be in that room, and you'll see it later. As it's so top secret. But so we started shooting at 7, and we were like a huge team of like people running around, and we had. It's also shot in like 5 locations. So I had to be on the first location, everyone would be setting up the second one. They're like, okay, it's ready, let's go, we have 20 more minutes. And it was super exciting. So it was
Intense.
So you must
Intense
have been
day.
quite towards the end of that day quite
We
tired?
were super drained.
my
And the best part was the last one is like the big finale, so the lights go on and it's in the night and you'll see all that later. And we were meant to look like we were the most energized and the most excited, but we were just like, oh my god, I just can't sing the song again. But it was like super fun. Really cool.
How many times do you think you sang the song during that
Good
day?
question, far too many.
He counted. He said like 170.
Wow.
Loads. Because then you do like loads of takes and the
In every location. So,
But it was
Were you not
coming out
tired of
of our
the song at
ears.
the end of it? Did you not think to yourself, I never want to sing that
Wish I
song
never wrote
again? I don't want to know anything about
Kill the
it.
dance part. But no, it was cool. It was fun.
On the video, and because we're doing the show, we've noticed this, and probably no one else notices, but when you watch yourself, is there parts where you go, yeah, that was where I was really tired there? Can you see it? And no one else can, I'm sure.
Then that's a result sending notes to the guy going, okay, I look really
To the
tired
editor.
there, please
Cut,
change it.
cut.
I need to look good. No, but you do notice
Fantastic.
there.
The uncomfortable parts.
Indeed. Well, listen, I think that's all we've got time for part one.
Absolutely.
We will be back shortly in part two, where we'll be playing the epic intros round. I'll be pitting your musical knowledge against Trudy. Come on, Trudy, you did really well last week.
Yes, I did appallingly badly. You're going to win, don't worry. Don't worry, you will win.
And we'll also have the quick fire round as well after the break.
The new Chisk Chill, now with berry flavour.
Tom Harrell, Meliana, Brecker Brothers Band Reunion, uħut mill-aqwa artisti mix-xena internazzjonali tal-jazz għaw Malta din is-sena. Magħhom jingħaqdu Paula Bela, Dominic Gallia u artisti oħra Maltin. Mużika elettronika ma' elementi jazz, influenzi mill-Karibow ma' pjano jazz modern, tlet iljieli tas-sew memorabbli, il-ħamis 17, il-ġimgħa 18 u s-sibt 19 ta' Lulju tal-Lies il-Belt Valletta. Għal aktar informazzjoni żur is-sit www.maltajazzfestival.org.
Jien, int, aħna Maltin.
Idħol biċ-ċans li tirbaħ dajsa ta' 13 pit Magna 25 horsepower ta' ditta Maxin, motija minn għand Mecca Enterprises Limited. Biljetti mill-ħanut ta' Rettaċ il-Ħamrun, One Complex il-Marsa, jew minn għand Ġuża Kassar fir-Raba Tawdex, għal prezz ta' €2 għal biljett wieħed u 3 biljetti għal prezz ta' €5. It-tluħ ser ikun nhar il-ġimgħa l-ewwel ta' Wissu. Keep in touch with Rettaċ Phone.
Fisem il-forum Żgħażagħ Laburisti nistidnukom għal Youth World Festival, l-ikbar attività politika żgħażagħ li qatt tittellat f'pajjiżna bejn l-20 u 26 ta' Wissu li ġej madwar 1300 żagħżugħ u żagħżugħa minn madwar id-dinja ser ikunu qegħdin jingħaqdu hawnhekk magħna fil-campsite ta' Għajn Tuffieħ għalhekk nistidnukom tingħaqdu magħna f'din il-festa ta' diskussjoni politika, festa ta' mużika. Nistidnukom għalhekk u nħeġġukom tiġbru l-applikazzjonijiet tagħkom minn One Complex, il-Marsa jew inkella miċ-Ċentru Nazzjonali Laburista il-Ħamrun. Narawkom.
L-avventura tal-Likirix tas-sena d-dieħla. Int tista' tkun parti mit-tim ta' parteċipanti tal-Likirix. Kulħadd jista' jiġi għall-ewwel audition il-ġimgħa 18 jew is-sibt 19 ta' Lulju ġewwa Cargo Bar and Dine, Birgu Waterfront. Aktar dettalji fuq likirix.tv jew ċemplu fuq 21 220 284.
repetizzjoni ta' sensiela msaħna. Kull nhar ta' tnejn fl-10 ta' filgħaxija.
Gentlemen, welcome back to the Thursday Night Project, where we have Bettina and Philippa from the New Victorians with us this evening. We have got a game coming up, have we not?
We have indeed. Ladies, in fact, ladies for all of you, I'm going to pit you against each other, your musical knowledge in the intros round. Are you ready?
No! Ready
as always.
We're together, so we're on
okay, you're together against me.
Yeah, so it's you two. It's the New Victorians versus Trudy.
Let's go.
Okay. Now, first up, our year of request today is 2011. Tell me why this is. 2011. What's it important to you?
Oh, it was the year we won the competition in America and got things going for real.
Fantastic. So this was fabulous. You consider it like the launch of your career. Fantastic. So the songs are from 2011. Are we ready?
I don't know that.
Now, also, I have to say, 2011, the songs don't have very large intros, so some of them are a bit short, okay? So this is the first one.
What's my name? Oh, na. What's my name? That's Rihanna.
Yeah.
I presume. I don't even know what the name is.
What's my name?
What's my name?
Boom.
Boom,
you got it.
baby.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that shouldn't be allowed.
Okay, that was a very quick one, but are you ready for the number two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one is a slow, quiet intro, so you've got to keep your ears peeled.
Oh, I know this one.
Easy go. So Bruno Mars. Grenade.
Grenade, indeed. 2-0.
Okay, you're making me look really bad. Philippa, stop with that. Stop with that.
All right, okay, track 3 for you. It's got a little bit of an intro, this one, so I think you'll enjoy it. Do you see how long it was?
I don't know it.
No?
Okay.
Played MTV Malta.
Let's see, Jessie. Jessie.
Is it Money?
It's not.
No. Price tag.
Yes!
Jessie
J and Price tag. Come on, Trudy.
I can't get a look in.
3-0 to the New Victorians.
I have to say, I'm really stunned.
Okay, we've got a couple more tracks left for you.
Let me just get one so I don't look completely stupid.
Let her have one.
We'll pretend like we don't know.
Okay, so track number 4 for you. Classic, this is.
Adele. Sorry, we'll give it to Trudy.
Okay, go.
Adele. It was Adele.
Yeah, Adele with...
Help me. Help me.
This is it.
It's that really good song. Yes.
That you...
No, ladies, go for it.
Come on, tell me.
Yes, someone like you, no?
Someone like you it is! Congratulations! 4-0 currently.
Ouch, Trudy.
You're telling me. Thanks ever so much.
To the New Victorians, and there's only 3 tracks left, so you can still pull it back. You can still do all
Epic
right.
fail, I think.
Okay, track number 5. You know this, Trish. We played this on our radio show.
You know this, Trudy.
Back in the day.
No, I don't know it.
I don't know who it is. Do you know who it is?
How bad?
Give up.
Totally.
DJ Fresh with Louder.
No idea.
No. Never heard of it.
Number 1 hit in 2011. Okay, so that's 0 to no one, that one. So we'll just
okay, I feel like I've crawled something, at least.
This one is an awful song, but I hope you can guess it from the intro.
Swagger Jagger, Swagger Jagger, you should get
I don't know, I just know the Swagger Jagger.
It's called Swagger Jagger.
Exactly the voice.
Who's it by? Trudy, British
Dolly
artist.
Parton.
What?
Dolly Parton.
No.
Is it the blonde one?
British artist. Pop Idol, X Factor. She's about 12 and covered in tattoos.
We are.
Oh! No.
Annie, you can. I don't know.
I had it for a second.
It's Cher Lloyd.
We knew.
0 to
I like the
everyone.
way you ladies go, oh, we knew that.
All right, okay.
Last one, I guess.
It's the last track now. And this is featuring an artist that we play a lot on the show, but we haven't actually played this track.
He's helping me, isn't he?
If you don't listen to the show, then... You know, okay, here we go.
Over to you, Trudy. know it, but I
Okay, the
don't know.
title was kind of given away
Yeah.
in the intro.
My Heart Skips a Beat.
Indeed.
By someone that we play on the show.
No, it's
Okay.
featuring someone we play on the show.
No idea. Absolutely
No idea?
not a clue.
Ollie Mers, but half a point to you for getting... So, ladies and gentlemen, the final scores on the intro round are 1.5 point to Trudy and 4 to the new Victorians. Congratulations. Well, there we go. That's the intros round. Good fun.
I have to say, your musical knowledge is absolutely amazing.
So good.
Now, ladies, we are going to play very quickly the quick fire round.
Okay,
Let me
cool.
explain how this works. I now fire questions at you really quickly, and you answer them quickly.
Together.
It's
complicated.
I'm going to ask both of you. I'm going to ask you one each. So, are you
Okay.
ready to go for the quick fire round? Okay, ladies, what is your rider? Do you know what a rider is?
No.
Paul had to tell me.
Yes.
I would take
we asked
riders and what
for?
we asked for in our show. before.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay, go, Bear. What's your idea?
What do you have? What do you have on stage?
5
on stage.
topless
Go,
men.
go.
We have the band. I have a violin, a big bass,
Backstage, do you request anything backstage?
No, I would just have
Water.
like funny,
Fair
sweet
enough.
things. Boring
Okay,
things.
ladies, favourite food?
Food. Spare ribs, boom.
steak.
Excellent. Steak and spare ribs. Favourite drink?
Ooh.
Fanta.
Ooh.
Beer, wine.
Fanta.
Rosé.
Sorry, I love it.
Rosé. Kinney.
Wine.
Okay. What did you want to be when you were young?
Medical rep.
Doctor.
A medical rep
And
and
a
a doctor.
doctor.
You both wanted to be medical.
Random.
Wow. Okay. This one is for you.
Okay.
Favourite destination you visited?
Kenya.
Wow.
Wow.
Boom.
And for you?
Mine was
Ooh, I
easy.
don't know. Mine isn't so easy. America. I like America.
Okay. Philippa, place you'd most like to go?
Ooh.
Don't take mine.
New York.
Okay.
No,
Bettina?
I'd say Cambodia.
Very different.
Dreams.
I don't want to go to both, but Broadway.
If you could live anywhere in the world, ladies, Philippa first, where would it be?
Ooh, hard. I don't know.
The right answer is Malta.
Malta's, I mean, no, I love Malta.
Malta's home, and then
Malta's
bouncing
home, and
around.
then like living abroad. There's loads of places. I'd like to live in New York for a while. In London, not quite normally, but then I'd like to go far.
Quick fire round.
Okay, boom. Quick fire. I was going to say, so I'd start here and then I moved it. Go, Ben.
Okay.
I don't know.
Bettina, who has had the biggest influence on your career?
Ooh.
The single person that's had the biggest influence in your career.
I'd always say my parents for pushing us and supporting.
That's cool. And for you?
Same, probably. I
Your
think
parents.
just each other. As in, we're just a family who always play music, so
That's so
push
sweet.
each other.
Both of you.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Favourite band or artist? Let's go with you, Philippa.
Too hard. One person.
Just one example.
Bastille, Mumford & Sons.
Clearly not Cher Lloyd.
Not Cher Lloyd,
I'm gonna
apparently.
go Laura Marling. She's cool.
Fantastic. And who would you most like to have a pint with, dead or alive? They can be dead or alive. Obviously not when you're having
Like
a pint.
meat. I have a pint. Okay.
Jesus.
Good
Excellent
answer.
answer.
Cool. And for you?
You can join us.
Jesus.
It's going to be the three of you in the bar.
Get him to invite his dad round, and it's a big party going on.
Fantastic.
I'll scare everything about it.
Girls, ladies, that is the end of the quick fire round.
Congratulations, you survived.
We made it.
Indeed. So, end of the quick fire round. We'll be back very shortly, getting to know our guests a little bit more in the in-depth round. Isn't that right, Trudy?
Absolutely.
We'll see you soon.
We like this.
To the robot. We talk about it every Saturday night. Don't get me wrong, but I think we completely night. It's getting harder, you see.
Festa ta' mużika, teatru, sfin u ċinema madwar il-Belt Valletta. Inaqat magħna f'dawn li sajfin bejn l-14 ta' Lulju u 2 ta' Wissu. Il-fuq minn 18 l-attività bil-partiċipazzjoni ta' artisti minn Malta u minn 10 pajjiżi madwar id-dinja. Attivitajiet tal-familja kollha. Tfal taħt 12 sena jitlu b'xejn. Għal aktar informazzjoni żur maltaartsfestival.org.
Jien, int, aħna, Maltin.
Qed infittxu nies ġodda. Iva, qed infittxu uċuħ ġodda. Jekk għandek il-fuq minn 16 sena u inti persuna li tixtieq tkun parti minn tim u tieħu sehem f'programm televiżiv, ċemplinna issa 9812 3030. Qed nistennew it-telefonata tiegħek. Din tista' tkun opportunità ġdida għalik. Tinsix ċemplinna 9812 3030.
Għadu maħna nar is-sib tal-program Fun and Splash, program li jibda wara l-aħbarijiet tal-5:30. Program divertenti, lok, irkejjan edukattivi kif ukoll rokna ma' xef. Mela għannar is-sibt.
So welcome back. It's now time to get to know our guests just a little bit more in the in-depth round. Trudy.
Absolutely. So we've already gotten to know our guests through the quick fire round. We now have a little idea of what your favourite food is. And we're going to ask a few more questions to find out a little bit more about you in depth.
Indeed.
Fire away. You're first.
Okay, no problem. So the New Victorians, the name. Well, like, who came up with that? What is it about? What does it mean? What's going on there?
Give her the credit due. We actually brainstormed for weeks to find
the
perfect name.
Tell them the story before that. So when we went to America, we were actually called Phyllis and Bertie, which was a joke. We didn't know a name and we had to sign up with a name for the competition.
Right.
So we're like just chucking like the joke
Phyllis
to bug me, and I called her Bertie to bug her, and we're just like chuck it in. And then they actually started calling us Phyllis and Bertie on television. We're like, no, that's really embarrassing.
We need to think of a name. You thought, right? Sure.
So then we had, what was that, like Blue
Hamlet. We just came up with random names.
Very terrible names. And then it was our mum who came up with the New Victorians.
Really?
She was actually abroad at some conference and they were speaking about the New Victorians, and I think it's what they're calling our generation. So like they're baby bloomers, and so the New Victorians is a generation. But for us, it sounds cool. But we take it more like the New Victorians. The Victorians are people who brought change and who are very innovative and inventors. And
the new change.
We want to do the same thing with our lives. So.
Fantastic.
I love it. I love the name. I think it's absolutely brilliant.
And a frightfully in-depth answer.
Yes.
We are in-depth.
You weren't expecting that, were you? So listen, between the two of you, I know that you play different instruments, and I'm thinking that you write the music. Who writes?
She writes most of the stuff.
Yeah, we would both write. I
was going to ask, do you have defined roles, or do you just get together and
it's different every time, I think. But we both write alone and then we write together. But she'd write a lot of.
I'd just say more, not like better or whatever. So we're very different. But I would be writing like all the time, and I'd be showing her. So then we'd work on it together, and she'd give all her input, and we change stuff.
And then we adapted to fit the band.
Really.
When you say writing, are you talking the music or the lyrics?
Oh, no, just the both at the same time.
They evolve together.
Is it a hard process to write?
She I was going to say like fart songs. She just produces songs like naturally.
I would say, I don't know, it comes sort of natural that like if I'd want to express myself, like you can imagine I live with Phil, right? So she's always talking and she's very like center of attention, which I don't mind. which I'm very fine with. But then, like, my natural way of expressing myself would be through a song. So I'd be like scribbling some lyrics, messing around on the piano, and it just like, ooh, comes out. But I would work on it. I would say, let me just spend an hour like trying to write a song, because I know if I give it the time, good stuff will come out of it.
It comes from like a seed. There's one idea.
Yeah.
But you guys are sisters. And I think you're as curious as I am.
Ask the question.
I'm a good about a few things.
I ask it
so
for you?
you gotta finish that sentence.
Please do. You guys get along.
How what's it like working with your sister?
That was the question.
There we go. It comes every time. It's fun. It's strange. It's everything.
That sounds like a pre-written answer.
It's no, it's like everything. It's like an explosion, but it's easy. It's easy to work with each other because we know if we're going to explode, we're going to get over it.
Yeah,
like,
we can be honest, we can fight.
And we're on the same
over
page. I don't have to feel uncomfortable about saying I don't really like that verse. You know, I can just be like, meh.
You don't have to be tactful.
Exactly. And I'm not very tactful, so that's good. So it comes in handy. No, what did you say? It's like...
No,
it's like
good. There are days when I say, oh my goodness, what am I doing?
Take her away from me, and then we're eating lunch together. I'm just like, oh my god. But then there are days we get like laughing fits on stage, and we have to try and contain it.
But your big news this year is obviously the new single. And is that part? Is it being followed up by an album, or
we are releasing a single with an EP, right? So we have a digital EP with 3 tracks, Dust Pile being one of them, and then an album. It's almost done as well, so that's at end of summer, winter album.
With 12 tracks.
Yep.
Great.
Wow, so that's all.
And like we said, the music video is currently being edited. That'll be available in the next couple of days.
Yep. A week.
Fabulous. And so how often do you get to hang out with the band? Is that on a daily basis? You're hanging out together all the time, obviously.
It changes. I mean, we say, thank God, we're always at home together for now, because it saves the real hassle of trying to meet.
It's like we never have to rehearse. We're just like, you have an hour? Okay, let's try run it.
With the guys, it's like if we have a gig coming up, then we schedule the rehearsals, or if we're in the process of writing, it's like, okay, guys, let's dedicate this week to writing and fixing songs.
But we're really good friends. We just like have tea and coffee for an hour. And then we're like, okay, let's actually work, and then we...
So, ladies, thank you so much for coming on to the show. It's been a pleasure to meet, hasn't it, Trudy? It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been fantastic.
It's been great for me to have 3 girls sitting in the studio with me.
I thought that might entertain you.
Thanks for coming in, and we'll look forward to seeing your music video and your new single coming out soon, won't we, indeed?
Absolutely.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us also here on the Thursday Night Project. We'll be back next week. Guess when? A Thursday at 9:45-ish.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have next week Ira Losco on the show, so we're very much looking forward to that as well.
Indeed. Catch us on Facebook, facebook.com/The Project Malta. If you missed this show, you can watch again on there. And also you can catch us next Thursday on the Thursday Night Project, Trudy and I tomorrow at 6:15 on One Radio. I think that's right, isn't it?
That's it.
We'll see you.
Look forward to seeing you then.
We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
This